Steph Curry, the greatest shooter to ever touch a basketball.
He'll put up a three. There it is! Number 4,000.
Butler bounces Curry. Oh,
Ridiculous! A cheat code!
still knock it down.
Curry gets it back in the corner, heaves up a three. Oh, he put it in! Steph Curry knocks it down! 1-point game!
4-time NBA champion, 2-time MVP, 11-time All-Star. He didn't just change the Golden State Warriors, he changed basketball.
Shot from Curry with 0.6 of a second remaining!
And yet, almost no one saw it coming. Coming out of high school, Steph was the 147th ranked player in the country. Barely recruited, too small, too skinny. Even when he torched college teams at Davidson, critics called it a fluke. He's in a weak conference, they said. Let's see what happens against real schools. Then the NCAA tournament came, and Steph turned March Madness into his personal highlight reel. But the doubt didn't go away when he entered the league. Injuries piled up, and even the Warriors weren't sure he was worth building around. But Steph, he stayed the course. And when the ankle healed, the world watched a legend unfold in real time. While Steph was proving doubters wrong on the court, Under Armour was doing the same off of it. Together, they built something special, a true athlete brand partnership, second only to Jordan and Nike. In this video, we'll break down how Steph's greatness helped turn the company into a billion-dollar brand, and why Curry's brand is shaping the future of athlete ownership. Let's get into it. Before Steph Curry ever signed the deal, Under Armour wasn't even in a basketball conversation. Founded in 1996 by Kevin Plank, a former University of Maryland fullback, Under Armour was built on a single idea: moisture-wicking athletic gear. At the time, Nike and Adidas were focused on shoes. Under Armour carved out a lane in performance apparel: compression shirts, base layers, gear built for cold and heat. And it worked. They found early success in football, military training, and baseball, locking down big names like Ray Lewis, Cam Newton, and Tom Brady, and expanding into other sports with stars like Bryce Harper and George St. Pierre. But there was one problem. Under Armour had zero presence in the NBA. No culture, no history, no stars. They didn't even launch their first basketball shoe until 2010. And when they did, it flopped. Although it flopped, it wasn't necessarily a product problem. It was more so a relevance problem. Nike had Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, KD. Adidas had Derrick Rose. Reebok had Iverson. And Under Armour, they had no one. In a sport where visibility is everything, they were invincible. What they needed wasn't just a player, they needed a face, a movement, a reason for hoopers to care. And that's when Steph Curry walked through the door. Funny enough, Under Armour's big break came from one of Nike's biggest blunders. When Steph entered the league in 2009, he signed a standard rookie endorsement with Nike, $2.5 million a year for 4 years. Solid, but not superstar money. And with Nike's roster stacked, including LeBron, Kobe, KD, Steph was never a priority. He was just another name in the system. By 2013, it was time for a contract extension. And this is where it all fell apart. At the pitch meeting, Nike offered Steph a modest bump, from $2.5 million to $3.5 million a year. No signature shoe, no real marketing plan, just another safe bet. But then came the real insult. They mispronounced his name, calling him Stefan instead of Stephen. The slide deck, it still had Kevin Durant's name on it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
It was clear. They didn't see him, didn't value him. And that's when Under Armour stepped in. They offered Steph over $4 million per year, made him the face of their entire basketball division, and promised to build around him. At the time, it seemed risky. Steph was talented, but injury-prone. He hadn't won anything yet. When the deal was signed, sales didn't explode overnight. But then 2015 happened. The Warriors got hot, Steph got hotter. They dominated the league, won the title.
In 1975, the spin by Curry. Steph, the ball handling, the lefty catch. Curry pump fake, Curry in traffic. Dipsy-doo, now you see him, now you don't.
Bogut got him.
Curry spaces out his three, yes sir!
And Steph was crowned the NBA MVP. Then 2016 came, and Steph took it up another level. The first ever unanimous MVP. The Warriors go 73-9, and Steph becomes a global superstar. And Under Armour, they rode that wave all the way to the bank, with over 350% growth in their footwear division from 2014 to 2016. That success set the stage for something even bigger. In 2020, Under Armour launched Curry Brand, a full-on sub-brand under Steph's name, modeled after what Nike did with Jordan.
I have disturbed the peace, agitated and provoked.
Think big, dream big, have confidence in yourself.
Aided and abetted. I am not alone.
I was given a platform, and I chose to use it.
There were others before me.
Now water can flow or it can crash.
I was not thinking about a Korean job. I was thinking more about survival.
Trespassers, instigators, disruptors of the status quo. There are those who will try to dismiss us, reject us, and ignore us. But the ones who are ready to change the game for good will join us.
But it wasn't just about shoes. It was about youth empowerment, community investment, and building off-court impact aligned with Steph's personal values. Under Armour didn't just invest in the athlete, they invested in the man, his story, his vision, and his legacy. Curry's brand isn't just a sneaker line, it's a statement. Where Nike sells dominance and Adidas sells culture, Curry Brand sells belief. It's built for young hoopers, underdogs, kids who don't fit the mold. The design, clean. The messaging, purposeful. It's not chasing hype drops or resale clout. It's telling a story. Steph's story. A skinny kid who got overlooked, doubted, and dismissed until he flipped the game upside down. And in return, Under Armour didn't just reward him, they partnered with him. As a part of that deal, Steph was made president of Curry Brand and granted a massive equity stake. 8.8 million restricted units in Under Armour stock, valued at around $75 million, split across 2 vesting periods, 2029 and 2034. That's not a bonus, that's a seat at the table. Steph didn't just sign a deal, he signed into ownership. The deal was clearly unprecedented. Outside of Michael Jordan, no other athlete has pulled off what Steph has with Curry Brand. He proved you didn't need Nike to sell sneakers. You don't need hype to build a movement. You just need talent, vision, and the right opportunity. Steph's legacy isn't just about rings, records, or logo threes. It's about what comes after. And what he's building with Under Armour, it's not just a brand, it's a blueprint. A model for athlete ownership, a platform for youth empowerment. A story rooted in purpose, not just profit. Sure, we'll always remember the long-range bombs, the Warriors dynasty, and the shimmy after hitting a shot that breaks someone's soul. But maybe the most lasting thing Steph creates won't be a highlight. It'll be a legacy. One that lives on in every kid who wears a pair of Currys and believes they can do the impossible too. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Until next time, I'm out.